His side are worthy of even winning the league, and they are the best team on paper. Here's Young in the meantime as he just plays a ball out to this near left side where Moore is. Mundle-Smith's just in front of him. Moore creates some room for him, strikes from distance. Max Ovenden palming it away. Alfie Young midway into the Haringey half. Olakoga just trying to flick it back to Pritchard. Pritchard on the ball now. Just from the touchline, that was nice layoff there from Hyde to Pritchard. Back to Tyreek Hyde. Tries to get on his left. Not the connection he would have wanted there, Tyreek Hyde, as he did have room around him to try and tee up a strike. He was hesitating. First touch pass into Moore, deep into the Lewes half, and now they managed to get the ball into a good area here. Here's Coleman de Graft up against the left back Ismail. Coleman de Graft strikes it with his left and scores! Coleman de Graft getting into double figures in the last game at the Pan this season. A brilliant strike from outside the penalty area. He strikes it low to the goalkeeper's left and it just goes into that bottom right corner and he opens up the scoring. To a Haringey midfielder, but Champion just clears it up on the halfway line and plays it to Salmon, who finds himself in the centre circle in his own half. Here's Moore, who's playing rather centrally right now. Mundle-Smith was on the overlap. Still Moore, he's brought down by the number 11 Owusu, but now Taylor's on the ball. He tries scoring and he does! 2-0 Lewes! Just under quarter of an hour gone, and Joe Taylor has his 30th goal in the league this season. That's 24 at the Pan now. So now Lewis Carey just plays it to Salmon. He's just in front of the penalty area as he's looking up. May choose to go for a classic diagonal that he often likes to do. Changes direction and then plays it to Dion Moore. He then finds Mundle-Smith. He's managed to get in behind here. Mundle-Smith! 3-0! Jaden Mundle-Smith scores on what could be his last game at the Dripping Pan. And Lewes are running away with it here. That was an easy goal. That's loose there from Champion as he gifts the ball away to Georges Oresti. He just turns back on himself as they've got plenty of players back. He now finds Balling by the penalty spot. It's a good opportunity here for the away side. Carey coming down low to save Balling's efforts. The closest they've got to goal, Haringey Borough, but now Lewes look to try and counter them. Moore feeding a nice ball down this near left side where Tyreek Hyde is. He's up against Rakim Richards just on the left of the penalty area. Now Mundle-Smith, who picks a ball outside the penalty area, lays off Hyde, finding Taylor. What a save from Max Ovenden. Home win, record home win in fact, with goals scored. In the league it was 5-0 against Wingate and Finchley, and of course in all competitions it was 8-0 against Sheppey United. But here comes Haringey with Balling leading the line down this near right hand side. He's up against Will Salmon in the penalty area. He lofts the ball in. The number 10 gets his head onto it. Matthew Young coming close. So they're just playing it in line with the edge of the penalty area. Champion back to Salmon as they gradually move the ball forward. Salmon just looking up to try and feed a pass out to that right hand side. He's under pressure from Balling. Still Will Salmon, but he's been caught out by Samuel Owusu, and now they've got bodies forward here. Owusu straight at Carey. Will Salmon let off there as he just had spent a bit too much time. But the attention goes back to this game. Just over 5 minutes left to go of this first half, and now Taylor finds himself with the ball on the outside of the penalty area in a promising position. He plays it to Pritchard on that far right side. Here's Olakoga in field. He tries a nice chipped ball effort in behind to Joe Taylor. He then does a nice cross from the byline on the right side of the penalty area. Dupre manages to just get on the end of that loose header from Reece Williamson. That's a lovely ball play forward to Ben Allen, the substitute. He's in the penalty area now. Dangerous position. I think Lewis Carey looked like he got something onto it, but it just went past him. It's a goal kick from an extremely impressive opening 15 minutes in the last game at the Dripping Pan for the men's side this season. Dion Moore trying to chest the ball down after that Lewis Carey free kick. He's unable to keep it under his spell, and now Ben Allen has an opportunity to get the ball into a dangerous area. Ben Allen on the edge of the penalty area. A golden opportunity as he put the ball across the box. It was George Dejase Sambu, Haringey's number 6, who Olakoga playing it in field to Alfie Young. Hyde back to Pritchard. Young and Pritchard to Olakoga on this near right side. Forward pass from Morel Williamson. Now Young, lovely one-touch passing here from the Rooks. Very nice on the eye. Lovely little step over there from Morel Williamson. He takes it to the byline. He tries to cut it back. Pritchard strikes it. Just slices it wide beyond Max Ovenden's goal. Morel Williamson. Here's Salmon now, just shrugging off pressure from Dejasi Sambu. Playing it forward to Maurice Morel Williamson on this near right side. Olakoga on the underlap. Still Olakoga. Pritchard in some space outside the D. Tamplin favours his chances. And Tamplin scores! 4-0 Lewes. And Archie Tamplin, who came into the starting 11 a few months ago, had a stint starting plenty of games. It's good to see Archie Tamplin get on the score sheet. He's had to be patient with his first goal for the club. Here's Ben Allen in the meantime, playing it out to that far right side. A good overlapping run there from the Haringey player, and Aresti in the box. It was Matthew Young who got his foot onto it. Well, Williamson, outswinger, Champion's there! What a great ending that would have been for Tom Champion. Just tries poking a ball forward, just a bit too much on that for Dion Moore to run onto. And then Max Ovenden just coming off his line. And that is the end of the action of the 90 and of the Dripping Pan this season. Lewes come away 4-0 winners against the Tottenham outfit.